So, before I get into this video, please subscribe to the new channel AI World, and of course my main channel Deconstructing Narcissism. But today I'm gonna go on a rant. I don't know how long it's gonna be, but I'm gonna go on a rant because today was the absolute shittiest day I've had in a while, and I'm talking like shitty. So I went to work, of course, normal day as usual, and everything was fine until I got sent to work on pallets. And you know, usually it's not all day long, but this time it was all day long. And I was doing pallets, and I got with this dude, and for some fucking reason the dude just didn't like how I worked. Too concerned, the whole time concerned about how I was working, how I was making the boxes, you know, how I was doing things, how I was scanning the boxes, just concerned. And there's nothing more I hate than when people are just like so concerned about what you're doing. They're so concerned, they feel the need to tell you, they feel the need to be preoccupied and concerned with what you're doing and how you're doing it. So every single box we have to scan the boxes, you know, and you know, the quality lady who is checking the food does that too anyway. She was doing that today because I guess she liked doing it. I was just like, whatever, you like doing it. I personally hate using the fucking scanning gun, but it is what it is. But the guy I was working with today he was swearing at me, and he was telling me I'm doing the fucking this and fucking that, telling me I'm doing the boxes wrong and this and that, and I almost snapped at him. I was like, dude, do your fucking job. Do not tell me how to do my job. Don't worry about what I'm doing. Do your job. We were rotating between putting the ice in the boxes and doing the pallets, and the guy was so concerned about how I was doing my job. It's like, the money is not coming out of your check, all right? And the whole fucking day just bitching it. But again, this is the point. The point I'm trying to get at is, you know, this is what happens when you're at the bottom. All right, being at the bottom is, you know, it's not something you can just get out of. It's, you know, poverty is not something you can just get out of by working harder. Okay, the system, I'm tired of pretending that the system is not broken. I'm tired of pretending that it's not broken, because it is broken. It's fundamentally broken. It's broken on a fundamental level. How many people, how many more people are you going to see on the street, broke, homeless, on drugs? And don't get me wrong, they shouldn't be on drugs. But let's think of where they were before they were on drugs, okay? People just don't get on drugs. People don't just go end their lives. People don't get into poverty normally because they started using the drugs first. Usually it's bad circumstances, okay? Maybe marriage fell apart, wife divorced, then took the kids. It's bad circumstances, then drug addiction, then homelessness. Or it's bad circumstances, poverty, then drug addiction, then homelessness. All right? It is not just, we just decided. Most of the time, it's not that just they had a picture perfect life and they decided to do drugs. You know, someone decided to do drugs one day and that was it. All right? No, there's too many poor people in the street begging for change. There's too many veterans after serving for this country in the street begging for change. Too much poverty in this country for you to tell me that this system is working right, that everything's fine, that we just need to work harder, we just need to get more, grind harder, we just need to have another side hustle, another 3 side hustles, make it 4 side hustles. Hey, we can make it with 3 jobs and 4 side hustles. You know? I was reading a report, and there are plenty of people who, of course, died, but I was reading a report a couple years ago, before the pandemic even happened. And, you know, this lady, I guess, immigrant, came to America legally. This lady had 3 jobs, okay? 3 jobs this lady had. She went, you know, she couldn't get a job. She couldn't get anywhere. She went from McDonald's. She went from, I think it was Burger King, and like Taco Bell or something like that. Worked 3 jobs. I think had 2 kids, died in her car. Okay? There are, and that's just one example. Look, there are plenty of people, plenty of young people, Gen Z, millennials, who have done everything they've done everything that they've been told to do. Everything. They went to university. They went to college. They graduated high school. They got a degree, and they didn't get a degree in bullshit. A lot of them got a degree, you know, they got a degree to become a lawyer. They got a degree to become a doctor. All right? Got a master's degree. But what happened? They graduated, and what happened? This economy took a nosedive. This economy took a shit. This economy shit itself, shit its diaper. Ever since the pandemic, and even before, like, look, if you're not convinced the system is broken, why is it that you are getting poorer every single year? You are getting poorer every single year. And you're watching all these rich people get richer. You're watching, not only that, you're watching the things that go on in the world. You're looking at the streets. You're looking at the trash that's everywhere. You're looking at the broken down buildings. You're looking at the shitty cars that people are driving. People like me, the shitty cars that people are driving. You're like, hey, wait a second. You're looking around. You're like, this isn't right. Why are there so many broke people panhandling? There's a fucking guy panhandling right over there across the street, panhandling. And this is one of the richest cities right now that I'm in right now. This is one of the richest cities around here. You got Palatine, you got Mundelein, you got, you know, Schaumburg, that's a little farther. Lake Zurich, where I grew up in, to see a panhandler right here panhandling. That's unheard of. That's unheard of. That there would be panhandlers. I'm in Lake Zurich right now. Anybody who lives in Lake Zurich, look, anybody who knows of Lake Zurich is a rich ass neighbor. It's a rich ass town. Excuse me. Like, I've never seen a single homeless person growing up in this city. And just right now, just as I was talking to you, as I passed, a homeless person with the sign up, God bless, I need some change. I mean, this is madness. This is madness. The amount of homeless people, the amount of people I see begging for change, the amount of people I see begging for help, the amount of people I see driving shitty cars, the amount of the desperation I see in people's faces on a daily basis, insurmountable, undescribable, horrendous. And it just keeps getting worse, guys. It just keeps getting worse. You can't tell me that the system works. You can't tell me that the system's not broken. You can't tell me that people are working 50, 60, 70 hours a week and it's still their fault that they can't afford rent. It's still their fault they can't afford food. It's still their fault that they can't afford to take care of their family. You sit here. You put in the comment section if you believe that it's their fault that this system's not broken. If you believe this system's not broken, you tell me this system's not broken. After everything that I'm telling you, after everything that you've seen, that I know you've seen with your own eyes, I know you've all seen it get worse. I've seen it get worse, exponentially worse. You can't tell me the system's not broken. You can't tell me, as the rich keep lining their pockets, as the WEF has made the statement over and over again, you will own nothing and you will be happy. You're seeing it play out in real time right now. You're seeing it play out. You're seeing the Americans, the amount of Americans right now that are moving overseas, taking their money, taking the stash of money that they have and moving overseas for a better life. You're seeing this happen. In real time, you're seeing people crossing the border, all right, and over to places like Mexico or over to places like Thailand or somewhere else, Bahamas, wherever, somewhere else. They're taking the American dollar and they're taking it elsewhere, somewhere else. All right, you can't tell me that you can't tell me that's good news for America. You can't tell me that everything's fine and dandy in America. I don't care what you say. I don't care what Fox News says. I don't care what CNN says. I don't care what NBNC or whatever says. I don't care. CNN, whatever. MSNBC. I don't care who you listen to. I don't care what you say. The economy's in ruins right now. Everything's in tatter. It's scattered. It's destroyed. All right? Things are dog shit right now. They're not looking good. Things are not looking good. And I don't see another way out for people. And like, if you're making right now, like what I'm making, like 20 an hour, if you're making like 20 an hour right now or below, even the people that are making 25 an hour, like 25 an hour is like the new, what 20 an hour used to be like 4 or 5 years ago. Maybe even less. Like that's what 25 an hour is right now. It's like 20. It's like the new 20 an hour. Just like 50K is the new 25K and 100K is the new 50K. Like, the money is just not making it, man. It's not working anymore. The money is not doing anything for us. The money has lost over 90% of its value. Of its value since, what was it, the 60s or 70s, I believe? Now, quote me on that. I could be wrong, but it's not looking good, guys. It's not looking good. I'm not going to make it political. You can believe whatever you want to believe, all right? But I have two pairs. I have a pair of eyes, okay? I have two eyes. I see what's going on with my own two eyes. I see what's going on in the world. I see the homeless people. Like I said, like there's never any homeless people in Lake Zurich. One of the first ones I ever seen. I couldn't believe. I was in shock when I saw it. Because that's unheard of. That's unheard of. Rich people live in Lake Zurich. Like, it's nuts, man. It's nuts. People are living off credit cards right now. People are living off loans. Like, people are living off our family, living with family. People are getting help from one another, the ones that can help. They're not doing this on their own, guys. I'm telling you. They're not. You know, I have none of my friends who are doing this on their own. I have known friends that have houses. One friend and I have an apartment. One friend had an apartment. Couldn't afford paying for it anymore. Lived in the ghetto anyway. I know like one or two people that live in apartments. Not alone, by the way. Another one living with his girlfriend. Another one, well, he was alone, but again, he was in the ghetto with his cats. But so, yeah, I don't know many people who own their own places. Most people I know, even the older people I talk at work, have roommates. Even the old Gen X people have roommates at this point. Guys, this system is broken. I don't care what anybody says. Well, you blame it on the system? Yeah, I blame it on the system. Because we work our asses off. We work our fucking asses off. Just for the money to amount to less and less every single day. We work our asses off. Just to fall further and further behind. We work our asses off. For money that's not worth the paper it's fucking printed on. We work our asses off. Just to be told by our bosses at work we're not working fast enough and that we're getting paid enough. No, we're not. We are working hard. We are not getting paid enough. And the money is not worth anything anymore. No more of it's your fault. No more of the system's not broken, you just need to work harder. Bullshit. Bullshit. The system is broken. The system is broken, guys. It's broken. And I think it's broken beyond repair. I don't even think there's anything you can really do at this point. How are you going to get out of the $30+ trillion of debt we have just in America, by the way? Not including outside of America. Outside of America is a whole different story. I've said before, and I'll say it again, if we were to bring the total amount of U.S. debt that we have, all of it, into America overnight, it would crash the economy. It would crash the economy overnight if we were to bring it in. We can't even handle the $30 trillion plus dollars we have in this economy right now, and the government keeps printing more money like there's no fucking tomorrow. Like there's no tomorrow. Like you can just keep printing and printing and printing and printing and printing. Unbelievable. And the rest of us just have to suffer. The rest of us just suffer. You know, it's just like every single time every year it just gets worse. Every year since I've been on my own since 2006. All right, and it may not be that long, and I may have gotten a late start in life, but I've seen things go from being able to afford at least food in a ghetto apartment. I went from that to no apartment, to living with roommates, to not being able to afford food hardly. Every single year since I've been on my own as an adult, it's just gotten worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. Oh, it'll get better after the pandemic. Oh, after the pandemic, it'll get better. Oh, and then you got Ukraine, and then Israel, and then Iran, and then this, and then that, and then bombs, and then it's never going to get better. It's never going to get better. Never. Never gonna get better. I don't care what Joe Snowblow you talk to. This country is going down. It's going down for the count. We are on our final thread, our final destination. America is on its final destination. Destination hell. That's where it's going. Destination hell in a handbasket. So, that's all I got to say about that. Hope you enjoyed this long rant. I think just this workday just fired it off. I don't know, man. I'm tired of busting my ass for nothing. I'm tired of these bosses telling me to work harder for nothing. I'm tired of this money not being worth the paper it's printed on. I'm tired of not being able to buy anything. I don't know what the solution is, man. I don't know what the solution is. I had to rant today. I had to get it off my chest. I don't know how long you guys are going to listen to this, but it's just me bitching. It's me waking you guys up, hopefully, telling you, letting you know that this system it's broken. It does not work. Take a good look around you. See the poverty. See the homelessness. See the desolation. See the despair. Wake up. And what I highly recommend is you working on an exit strategy. Work on an exit strategy out of this country. Do whatever you got to do. I know I'm doing multiple side hustles. I know I'm working this main job. As much as I fucking hate working, as much as I hate working this job, as much as I hate doing overtime at this job, I'm doing it. As much as I hate working in general, I'm doing it. I'm busting my ass. I'm making a plan. I'm trying to get out of here. It's the only way, guys. It's the only way. If you're not rich, if you're already poor, you're only going to fall further behind. It's the only way. The only way you're going to get out of this poverty nightmare in America is out of America. I'm sorry. Those who choose to stay, I salute you. I salute you. You're going to go down with your country. That's fine if you want to do that. Stay if you want. Try to make it here. But I'm telling you guys, we are going into the Hunger Games. We are pretty much in the Hunger Games right now. We are going into the literal Hunger Games 2012 movie right now, where it's going to be the rich elites and the poor fighting fighting amongst each other, killing each other for supplies and resources. That's what it's going to be. That's what it's going to be. It's going to be the ultra elite, ultra wealthy, the ultra rich. Remember 2025. You know, you will own nothing and be happy. That's supposed to be complete by 2030. The whole what the WEF's doing. The you will own nothing and be happy. Look how that's turning out. When was that? Like 2020 and 2021 is when Klaus Schwab first said that. Look how fast things are changing for the worst. Look at what his words echo through my head. His words really echo through. I look at how much things have changed since 2020. It can't be a conspiracy theorist that he said that. Look, it's all by design. It's planned. Everything's coming to fruition. It's all planned. That you will own nothing and be happy is already happening. It's almost all. You pretty much don't own anything. You pretty much own nothing. We surely aren't happy, but you pretty much own nothing. Can you imagine what the U.S. is going to be like in 2030? Who's going to be able to afford food besides the millionaires? Who's going to be able to afford housing besides the ultra elite, the ultra wealthy? Who's going to be able to afford to live in America besides the rich? I'll tell you, no one. No one is going to be able to afford. I'm not going to be able to afford. I could work 1,000 years in this factory job that I'm working at and still not be able to afford a nice house because the money doesn't buy anything. Because I'll only get further and further behind with this hyperinflation. And so will all you. So will all you. If you don't make your exit plan, I'm telling you, you will get poor. You will be, by 2030, this whole you will own nothing and be happy. You think it's bad now? Wait till you see what it's going to be like. Wait till 2030. Even a year now. I take that back. Even a year now. Wait till 2027. What about next year? What about next year? What is it going to be like next year? It's already really bad now. What is it going to be like a year from now? A year and a half from now? Something to think about. So, thank you all for listening to this very long, pretty much raw rant. I just thought off the top of my head. I hit the camera on and I just started ranting. So, let me know what you guys think. Hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you liked it. Leave a comment down below. Let me know your video recommendations. And guys, time to make your exit strategy. Time to plan. Clock is ticking. If you are poor in America right now, expect to become much, much poorer. Until the next video, guys, take care.